Lost Art of Fishing Stories, written by Andrew Cox. Get your copy today. Go to Amazon and search The Lost Art of Fishing Stories. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. I'm your host, Andrew Cox. And today we're having a fireside chat with the crew. Yeah, we always have to say it that way because it's the crew. Anyways, man, what was I saying? Oh, if you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure you go to the website. That's the Lost Art Project, veteransvoices.org. Go check us out, see what we're all about. If there's any way you could support us, it'd be much appreciated. If not, still love you and still want you to come on here and tell your story. More about that later. Big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project. Great company. If you don't know anything about them, check them out. Even if you do, go back and check them out again. I'm telling you, I say the same thing every time. Everyone's tired of hearing me say it, but I say it anyways because they are an amazing organization. That's tillvalhallaproject.com. Don't forget, the Marine Corps League now has veteran service officers. You can find them by going to mcleague.org, VSO locator, or you can dial 703-207-9588, extension 299.
Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps veteran service organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member.
Here we are, 3 minutes in, and we're just now getting to the crew. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The crew. Mike, I see your computer is back. How you doing?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh. Well, what are you going to do? Computers like to restart sometimes.
Yeah, I was logged into my work computer, and it's what I've been using here for a little bit. At least it doesn't. I don't lose sound or, audio and everything on it. And all of a sudden, as soon as it logged in and I got on before you started, and it was like, it wasn't just your computer needs to restart. It said mandatory restart. Okay. All right. Was pushed from the company. I was like, okay, all right. Spent 5 minutes.
Guess I'm restarting.
Talking to you, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. I was like, all right. Well, that was a premature 5 minutes, but all right.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Everybody else must be busy, like some bees out there.
Maybe
they're out there making honey.
Yeah,
they're trying to be sweet.
Well,
what?
The way this week has gone already, and even last week, I'm surprised I'm even home to do the podcast. So,
well, you're here. It's all good.
My coworker and I were talking about it yesterday because last week, Monday was Memorial Day. It was a holiday. It doesn't, either way. Yes, it was a holiday, and we all understand the holiday, and we respect it, but.
Mm-hmm.
The corporate world and what I deal with as far as like farmers and stuff like that, they all say, well, if you want a holiday off, you're in the wrong business. You know, they don't honor any of that. So, you know, we were working, but in the last 2 weeks, my coworker Al and I, and he had one day more than I, but I
Yeah.
had 60 hours of overtime this over the last 2 weeks. 60 hours over 40, 80-hour work week.
Whoa.
So,
Well, that's fun.
but we got screwed the way they work it with what I do because we're salaried, non-exempt, and we get overtime. If like Monday was a holiday, or if there's any day within the week is a holiday,
Mhm.
they don't count any of that until you don't get paid overtime until you meet your 40 hours.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like Monday was a holiday.
Yeah.
From Monday to Friday, I had no Monday. Yeah, well Monday was I worked Monday, but from Tuesday to Friday, I had 60 hours. We were ended up working Saturday and Sunday, and like I think Saturday was 13 hours and Sunday was right around the same. But
Wow.
they screwed us out of overtime hours because I had to get 40 hours in regardless of Tuesday through Saturday or whatever.
Holy
You know,
cow, man.
it's like really. Granted, we worked the holiday too, so we got holiday pay and got
That's
time
time
and
and
a
a half.
half. We got paid for a regular work day for the holiday. It's a paid holiday, but we still get time and a half for that. So I got that, but we
Yeah.
still got screwed out of. I mean, me was 10 hours. I got screwed out of overtime. But oh man,
Yeah. Look who's here.
Hello,
The
hello.
man.
Sorry I'm late.
The man, the myth. The man, the myth, the legend. Sergeant Major retired Mark O'Loughlin.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings.
Welcome. I'm glad I made it. How you doing, Mark?
Great, great. Another beautiful day here in Southern California, but we're just watching, hopefully not the steel go on. But
All
everything
right.
else is going good.
You know what else is going real good? I mean, real good, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Real
your
good.
401k?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Not even remotely close to any. I don't have a 401k. I don't have anything. Yeah, he had it right. He knew where I was going with that. That's right. Validated leadership. That's right. I had to throw it up, man. Alive, Mark. You're
It's on
selling out.
Amazon and it's on Lulu, Lulu.
Lulu, not
Yeah,
Lululemon, just Lulu.
just Lulu,
Yeah,
Lulu. But Amazon, they seem to be the best distributor. They get it to you
yeah,
fast. A
yeah.
friend of
I'm
mine
telling you,
got it in one day with Amazon Prime. And
Amazon is an incredible
yeah,
company.
and that picture might be fixed by tomorrow. So
Nice.
those books with the bad picture, they're gonna be like worth a lot of money someday.
Yeah, they are. I hope that's the one I get. You know, man,
Well, I already,
that'd be
yeah, that
cool.
I checked on that too. That that dang publisher tells me that they're getting them out there.
All right, all
Yeah.
right. If I could find the email, I'd email him back and tell him how upset I am with him. But I don't know
Do
where the
it.
email is.
Do it.
I
Do it.
don't know
Do
where
it.
the email is. Oh man, I'm
My
not
name is
centered.
Lucas, I think.
Luke. Oh yeah. Okay,
Lucas
I'll look it up.
Jensen.
That's right. I remember that. Let me
Yep.
search.
Yeah. Blast him.
Well, that's what happens when you have it. These little Mickey Mouse publishers. It's like one
Yep.
person publisher. Andrew.
Hey, what? What are you saying? What are you getting at?
I'm busting your whats.
Oh, I hear you. I don't have it anymore. I don't know what I did with it.
Mark told me
Probably
to
in my
say,
trash somewhere. I saw that I wasn't getting the book, and I was like, "I hate you," and I deleted it real fast. So, no, I'm just kidding. That wasn't the case. It's there somewhere. I just got to find it. So, you guys, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to any of my social medias lately. We got some really cool new stuff coming out.
I've been sharing it as much as I could. If it has a share, I've been
Yeah.
forwarding it.
So I'm super excited about these two initiatives that the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices nonprofit is doing. I'm going to pull up the first one. What the heck? Mike entered again. I'm confused. All right. Are you good now? Anyway, the first thing we got is Veterans Voices Archive Network. You can go to the website, the Lost Art Project, veteransvoices.org. There's a tab on there for Veterans Voices Archive Network. Click on that. You can go check that out. But basically, the Archive Network is going to be all the podcasters that are out there, right? They're coming together.
Now I can't hear again.
Now you can't hear me? What about everybody else?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. I don't know. So all these other podcasters that are getting recording veteran stories, or all those guys out there that are doing projects with history, with veteran stories, stuff like that, we're putting together a network of individuals to help get everybody's stories archived at a national level. That's the goal. So we're just putting together this group, and we're looking for organizations that want to actually try to be a part of it, and if you do, please let us know. I'd be more than happy to. But you can go on there, the different podcasts that are helping so far or become a part of the network. You can click directly on their logo. That will take you to their website. You can check them out, go and listen and take a look, and all that good stuff out there. Trust me, there's some great individuals out there doing that. The second initiative is, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's our Fireside Chat with the crew. That's our new thing. I need to post that up. I haven't posted that yet, but check those guys out. Man, y'all are looking sharp, Man, telling you what, holy cow. Sorry, that was not what I was trying to get. Here it is. The Lost Art Project Historical Archivist. I don't know if that's archivist or archivist. Somebody out there let me know, because I don't know which one. Number one or number two, archivist or archivist? You guys tell me. Anyways, we're looking for people. If you're out there and you're a veteran, you're like, hey, I like what they do, recording these stories, that type of stuff, you can become a part of the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices, and you can be under our umbrella, and you can start recording stories, because we're a nonprofit, man. We're here to just get these stories done and archive them, man. That's the whole point of what we got going on here. So if you're interested, you let us know. You shoot me an email, Lost Art Project, veteransvoices.org. Go to the website, just click on Historical Archivist. You can go on there. There's a link. Boom, you click it. It'll automatically draft an email for you. It's a pretty cool deal. I hate to tell you guys this, but I'm super tech. So
Clearly,
you're looking at super tech.
What do you hate to tell us?
But I'm super tech. Anywho, that was my news that I had. Bone, you snuck in on me, man. How you doing?
I'm great. Oh, I had a long afternoon. Took a real long ATI. Got a pre-nursing NCLEX test, and 180 questions later, I'm alive. So, man,
Wow.
That was an emotional drain. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard for me to sit still that long and pay attention. And damn.
Nice.
What are
I
you
love
saying?
it.
You're sitting there doing. You're like squirrel.
Yep, exactly. Like, dude, like air drumming and doo-doo-doo. Like, oh, I miss war. Oh, like.
All of a sudden, everybody else is trying to take the test. You hear Bone, welcome to the jungle.
Oh, yeah, I would. Yeah, it's hard to
Nice.
not be that disruptive. It'd be awesome.
That
Yeah, the
was good.
soundtrack in my head, that'd be one of it. But yeah, channel somebody yelling at me, rapping me on the knuckles with a ruler or something. So
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
All
You don't
turned
want
out
none of
well.
that. They had nuns in there, huh?
No, well,
Yeah.
no. I was like early elementary school, but
Rapping you on your knuckles and stuff.
what are you doing?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you know what else is happening this weekend? Actually, I guess it's on Monday coming up, but we're celebrating on Sunday. By the way, we're not doing a podcast on Sunday. I apologize to everybody out there. We are not doing a podcast on Sunday. This is news to the crew. They're disappointed. They're about to go cry in a corner. But we're not doing it. There's a good reason for that, which is actually part of our discussion for tonight. Well, I'm looking forward to it. But this week, on June 8th, will be 30 years of marriage with me and the wife. We're excited. I'm excited. I don't know how excited she is. I'm excited. So I'll be hanging out with the wife, doing the romantic things. And I thought maybe tonight we could just talk about military spouses, military wives for us. Obviously, there's others that have military husbands. But I thought we could talk about that. What do you guys think?
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'll start out. My wife, Karleen Cox, she's amazing. I don't know if she's on here listening right now. She usually is because she pokes fun at me when we get off these things. But amazing. She followed me around the world. God knows why, but she did. She followed me around the world. And an amazing woman. She is taking care of so much. She works hard. She works way harder than I do because I don't actually work, technically speaking. So she has a job that she has to go do. But she's fantastic at it, very respected. She's doing great things. And man, do I love that woman. And she's put up with my stupidity. I know you guys put up with my stupidity too, but you're part of it. So, but she has to put up with it.
And don't blame me for your marriage. I mean, I don't have anything to do with it. Don't bring me into it.
Mike's got his own problems.
That thing is probably watching this at work right now, and she's like, "You better shut your mouth."
Yeah, don't you say it. So what? I mean, you guys have been married. How long? I know Mark's been married
37 years on 1 July.
37 years. So I'm not quite to Mark's level yet. Mike, you're coming up on 30 years as well.
Yeah, November.
Yeah.
So if you have read Validated Leadership, you will notice that I do a shout out to my wife in there because she is the company gunny. She has been and you know how the company gunny is involved in some way, shape, or form of everything that happens or fails to happen in the family. Everything that happens, operations, logistics, everything, and she has done that.
Yeah.
8 of my 9 deployments.
That's amazing.
Deployments. She has been with me. She's taken care of. She's been the mother and father. We had 3 kids, trying to live off the Southern California economy while I was gone.
Not easy.
All 3 kids in sports. Just phenomenal. Just I don't know how she did it. I couldn't have done it. But she did it, and she was just spectacular.
She's a saint.
She's being sanctified without a doubt.
Yeah.
So what Mark is saying is she's the master of the knife hands.
Yeah.
You know it because nobody.
Mark's knife hand has nothing on his wife's knife hand, man. She lays it down.
Nobody messes with the company gunny.
That's right. That is so true. Man, alive, is that true? Man, I love it. 37 years coming up, July 7th.
Years.
That's awesome. Man. What are you going to do for your anniversary?
We have our special restaurant we go to in San Diego and actually La Jolla, California, called the Marine Room. It's Marine after maritime, but it's called the Marine Room. It is in La Jolla. It's right on the water. And
Ooh.
so when high tide comes in, you're sitting at the window and the tide is splashing right on your window.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
it's, just, some good romantic place. The food is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we get a hotel in that La Jolla area for a couple days, and we go to that restaurant.
Nice.
That's our go-to place for our anniversary. Is the Marine Room.
Yeah. I like that. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's where
Phenomenal
Mark
place.
says, order whatever you want, baby. It's on me.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's under $20, order whatever you want.
No, there's probably nothing in that restaurant under
I was just gonna
That's a
say
good
that.
point. Yeah.
Especially in La Jolla. Yeah, there's nothing under $20. Unless they got Waffle Houses and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah. You get what is it? The big, oh man, the
Get a
sampler.
Yeah, get it.
I love it.
Nope. It's got to be the Marine Room.
Yeah. That's a good one though. I think I'm not going to spoil it, but I think I want to take my wife to get some steak. That's what I think I'm going to do. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out. We got 2 kids too. They, kids always they just mess things up,
Yes, they can.
I'm just kidding.
That's
kidding.
the funny thing. Any anniversary we ever had till our kids were out of the house, we would literally, it's like, okay, like plan 2 hours our anniversary, we go to like Outback or Red Lobster or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a big night. And then while we're there, my wife would look at me, she goes, oh, we got to go to Walmart. We got to get this. We got to get poster boards. We got a project due on Monday. And it's like, seriously? So we're eating as fast as we can to get to Walmart so we can get.
Oh my God.
Really? Come on now.
So typically speaking, me and my wife, we go on dates, but our dates consist of going to the casino and where she goes and gambles and I sit at the bar and just wait and usually watch TV. There used to be live music, but they don't do that anymore there. So, but I sit and watch the TV and drink. Sometimes I get the computer out and I'll work while I'm there. People look at me like I'm dumb, which I am, but I still do it. So yeah, it's a good deal. It's a good deal.
That's a nice environment. I mean, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something in the background. You're like, yeah. Just
See?
tune into that.
Yeah, you get me.
Without a
You
doubt.
get me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, Mike, talk to us, man.
Oh,
Tell
man.
us everything,
Oh,
Mike.
maybe Bone ought to go first.
All right, Bone,
You think I
go.
should go for you? All right. Well,
Yeah, hit it, Bone.
different kind of set of circumstances, never really having been active duty. And, I had a first marriage that I'm obviously no longer in. And that was a, interesting 13-year run. I can tell you that there were times when it ran like smoothly and the support was good. And spousal support and stability is, like you guys said, super imperative. At the end, I can say it was quite a bit not that. And so there's some, anxieties and other stresses and that's a distraction. If you don't know what someone's running around doing behind your back at home, et cetera. So having a good spouse and a stable, happy, functional, not dysfunctional marriage is it's huge. It's huge. And I've had, up and down both ends of that. And my current beautiful, lovely wife, Jess, we got together right at the end of my career. Basically, I mean, we had started dating and I think we got engaged shortly after I retired, but she definitely supported my my service before I retired, and supported my service in law enforcement, and continued to, and hey, even stuck with me after getting shot at work and crippled up, and an uncertain future and a lot of stress, and So I can say
that is a lot of stress.
Hell yeah, and especially when you're newlyweds or in the honeymoon phase, so to speak. It's like, yeah, dude, that can take the shine off of certain things real freaking quick.
Definitely.
But it makes you
joke.
stronger. When you both are committed to each other and committed to the same mission, which is, your life together and, in a life of service, each of us. So it's nice like that. And generally we try within a week before, after, during our August vacation, we go down to Vegas in the dead of summer and spend a lot of time at a pool and a lot of time just dinking around, playing some slots, little craps for me, so I can multitask.
Okay.
Spaz, but
nice.
Just time to punch out for about 3 days, kind of just do some things together, but also relax. And it's great. And we couldn't never go to the marine room because she don't eat shellfish or seafood except salmon.
I eat steak.
Yeah,
I get a steak.
Well,
there.
you
get the best steak there.
They probably have the world's
get a
greatest
steak almost
seafood
anywhere.
tower. I mean, but yeah, where are you going to get them lobster claws and the whatnot? Or I don't know. But yeah, kind of a.
What if you wanted a crawfish boil?
You just don't do that in the PNW. They don't even know what a crawfish is, I don't think. I'm like, what? The good salmon though. Atlantic salmon's stupid.
Oh
and
yeah.
Sorry if anyone's listening.
True.
You wanna fight about that. You're gonna lose that argument all day. But
it is good
go
though.
to the Pike Street Market there in Seattle, get some salmon.
Get some salmon,
Yeah.
Or have a plug that gets it on ice from Alaska. So that's nice too.
Wow.
If you can get it direct from them.
No kidding. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the person that sends that to you. I don't know who you are, but you rock.
I go pick it up. It's a secret though.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I don't know. I'm not going to let your secret out. I'm just saying whoever it is, I appreciate it on behalf of Bone.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good salmon.
Wayne Paragos says, I think wives and children of the servicemen need recognition also. That is true. So very true. Wayne was a military brat, or that's what we call them. I don't call them that. That would be rude. I would never say such a thing. But, oh man, I don't know what's going on my computer. But yeah, they definitely need recognition.
If you have read Validated Leadership, you'll see in there how I talk about how the hardest job in the military is being a Marine spouse or a military spouse and family members.
What's that book, Mark?
It's called Validated Leadership. You can get it on Amazon.
That's Validated Leadership.
Called Validated Leadership.
Hold on. Oh man, I can't click on this comment. What the heck?
Didn't he just say he's a man?
There it goes.
Didn't he say that? Didn't he say he's like a man of tech?
Please send me the links to all these bros channels. Definitely want to talk more with them. Thanks, Tom. You bet, Tom. You guys got channels? You got anything? Tom, I don't know if they have channels, but I know that Mark has a website there, validatedleadership.com, that you can.
It's not that active right now. It's up. You can look at it, but
that's
it
Validated
will
Leadership.
be
No touching
here really, really soon.
Stop your grinning and drop your linen. All right, get the book.
Now, Tom, have you watched this enough that you kind of know who these characters are, Tom? Let me know that. Hit me up with the.
Tom's going to say, yeah, I've seen that monkey with the mustache. I don't know.
Yeah, just enough. Just enough.
If you, hopefully you've been watching the Muppets.
That's awesome, man.
The Muppets.
Why are all of our heads tilted? Do we actually do that?
I don't know. ChatGPT thought that was the best angle for all of us, I guess. I don't know.
I actually loved that when I saw it. And I was
That
like,
ain't wrong.
I mean, damn, Vic's got a cigar. I actually zoomed into it. I was like, what's it saying on that? Is it smooth and creamy?
That's awesome.
Is it earthy? Is it woodsy?
which one is it?
We're not going to go into cigar.
Oh,
funny. It's like-
jeez. In case anybody's wondering, Mark has this certain thing about cigars. So if you're a cigar smoker, you might not want to do it around Mark. Just saying. Mark, what is your saying on that? It was your dad, right? Your dad used to say it?
Yeah, no, he didn't say that. So I can't remember who told me that first, but I don't put those shaped objects in my mouth, suck on it, and say I enjoy it.
Jeez. Oh my God. Ah. With that, Mike, tell us all about it, man.
What about cylindrical objects? What are you asking me?
No, your wife,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're back on the topic. No, Andrew
I can't
knows my
take me
story,
anywhere.
but If anybody's actually watched my story, which I'm sure many haven't, that Andrew recorded, but my wife and I met in high school. I was a senior
That's
in high
right.
school. She was a freshman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Robbing
And
the
this-
grave.
And this is
Yeah.
where it goes. This is
Yeah.
where everybody's going to bust a gut on it. We met in band camp.
Yeah. Yeah. You
No
definitely met in band camp. Did she play flute?
Yes, thank you, Andrew. That's how you make that joke and
Yes,
not
she
get
did.
punched.
I was going to say it.
There you
but
go.
I
Yeah,
was
she
waiting-
did.
I was waiting on you, Andrew. I was waiting
You're
on you.
welcome. You're welcome. I don't know where your wife is right now, but hopefully she's watching this.
No, she's at work. I texted her, but she hadn't responded back yet. But,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Busy.
she was this little freshman in high school. I was a senior, and all of a sudden, we were in band camp in the summer, and I see this little girl sitting just nonstop googly eye and staring at me. I'm like, what the hell? Seriously? No, absolutely not. All the way through band camp, and then even school started, and it was kind of back and forth. Everywhere I went, it was like I had a little puppy dog following me around. And then she ended up. Our high school didn't have the greatest football field. It wasn't. Football was a big thing, but it was rainy, it was muddy, and she ended up tearing her ACL, and Bone would know it. Straight down your kneecap. What is that?
Your meniscus?
Meniscus, and then her ACL. She slipped, and they had to pull her off the field, and she had all kinds of surgery on that, and came back to school, and she still continued this stuff. And everybody in band, they were all like, your girlfriend this, girlfriend that. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It ain't my girlfriend. Well, needless to say, in about a month, yeah, she was my girlfriend. So I mean, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to help you out here. It was a pity thing, right? She hurt herself. Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. I'm not going to say no.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a little nervous about the next time I see her. So
Yeah.
just make sure she didn't see that
Hey, you
part.
know Kelly. You know her.
Oh, I do.
If
That's
she's
why I said
watching,
I'm nervous
she'll
next
text
time I
you.
see her.
She'll comment on here or text you, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, literally, I graduated from high school, went in the Marine Corps. We were together, dated, even, she was still in high school.
Yeah.
And then her senior year in high school, she sends me a letter. I was in 29 Palms and said, yeah, we're done. I'm just basically, we're done. And I'm engaged.
She said that?
Yeah. And I was like,
Oh, dang.
okay, wow. I tried calling.
Nothing.
And finally got through to her, and she told me that, and I was like, okay. Well, we took leave that summer, went home, I saw her, and I mean, as cold could be. And I was like, all right, well, I guess we're done. Went back out California, and that was 95, 96. Yeah, it was 95. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I start getting these letters, and she's probably going to argue with, that's not how it happened. But in my world, that's how it happened.
Yeah. In my mind.
All of a sudden, I get a letter in the mail. It wasn't you went to I don't know how they do mail now in the military. I have no idea. But you remember somebody used to go up to get the mail and bring it back down and pass it out. And
that was a big deal. Yeah.
All of a sudden, I never got, my parents sent letters or something. But all of a sudden, there's a letter, and I look at it. I was like, what the hell did she write me for? So I opened it up and got back to the barracks, and I was reading it. And she was in college in Pittsburgh, and she goes, well, this is my number here. I really miss you, and blah, 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 blah. Of course, I'm like, hell yeah. Let me go find the one on the payphone and freaking 29 pounds that nobody uses. Put my
one and only
number in 866, doing all that crap. And I'm sitting down there in the warehouses down by the front gate because that payphone, nobody ever used it.
Yeah.
And that was one I had finally. People would go up to the bowling alley. They were always sitting there, and got on it. And I called.
You were going to say that they had some out by Lake Bandini.
No. If they did, I don't know if they did or didn't.
Sure, I would.
I sat and we sat and talked, and it was like, oh, okay, well, okay, things okay. Sit and write a letter. I sent it to her, and she writes another letter back. Wasn't so nice. I'm like,
dang.
What the hell? Then I get another letter going into Halloween that year, and she, I promise you all this is good. It's going into 30 years of marriage. It's just funny, the whole lineage and the story. But, I called her, and, her and her roommates in college are just making fun of me and bashing me and all kinds of shit. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm done. Just done. So then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we were painting the old band hall at Tanks Battalion. We had to sit there and paint. So I was leading that whole thing. So there was a working party on a Saturday. Duty's sitting there, and he goes, hey, Corporal McNanny, there's you got a phone call. I'm like, who the hell's calling me? Nobody calling me. And they're like, well, take a message. And okay, I don't know who the hell's calling me. Took a message. He walks out, the little yellow message pad, it used to be from to.
Oh, yeah.
All that crap. He comes walking out and hands it to me. I look at it and it says Kelly. And I was like, Kelly? About 20 minutes later, he comes walking back out and he goes, Sergeant McNanny, you got a phone call.
Again.
Fine. So I walk in and pick up the phone, and she's calling me, and she's in Chicago. And I was like, what? I said, hello. And she goes, hey. I was like, unfortunately at that point, I was kind of like, what do you want? What do you want? And she goes, well, I'm in Chicago. I said, what the hell are you doing in Chicago? And her good friend in high school, they graduated together. She went into the Navy. So she was in Chicago, graduated from boot camp. I said, okay, well, good for you. She goes, well, I'm headed to California. And all of her family grew up in Torrance, California, her dad, her mother, and all that. I was like, okay, well, good for you. You going out to Torrance? And she goes, no, I'm coming to 29 Palms.
Kids, that's a vacation spot.
And I said to her, I said, why? She goes, because you're there. I said, turn around and go home. And
nice.
She goes, what? I said, turn around and go home. Okay.
Look at you being the responsible one.
Yeah, I said, turn around and go home. So then Sunday comes around, and all of a sudden at the end of the day, the duty gets off, comes up, knocks on Corporal McNanny, here's a message for you. And I actually had a key to the band hall. I wasn't supposed to have a key, but I had a key so I could get in it and do whatever. But it was passed down from the senior corporal to the next corporal and, stuff like that when they left. And
I'm surprised it wasn't at the senior lance corporal.
Yeah, true. He's like, well, here's a message. I looked at it and said, I'll call at 8:30 tonight. I'm like, okay. So I go down the band hall. I'm sitting there, drive down there, lock the building up. I'm sitting there at the duty desk and phone rings. I pick it up. She goes, I'll be there tomorrow night.
Oh, jeez.
And I told you to turn around and go home. She goes, I only have $50. There's no way I can turn around and go home. So I ended up meeting her. No, it wasn't Needles. What was the other one? What was the one before? Amboy.
Amboy, yeah.
We ran out of gas at Amboy.
Oh, no.
So I already filled up a 5-gallon jug and filled it up and met her out there and drove her.
How in the world did she get in contact with you back then?
She was paying on.
She started a fire. She's doing the smoke thing.
Sitting there getting on damn payphones. So,
yeah.
Long story short, that's how we met. That was kind of the story at the time. And we got married in November 29th of 1996. And nice. Like Mark was saying, even you were saying, Andrew, we dealt with all the crap. She put herself through nursing. She started nursing school when we were here in Georgia. Mm-hmm. After 9/11 and found out it was going to Pendleton, 1st Marine Division. Left here, got out there, and she went to enroll in Merritt College in California for nursing school. And Georgia had a fast track program at that point when we were here because they were short of nurses, so they did a fast track. Certain classes you had to take in order, but they had to get so many people into it. They were just pushing people here, there, take these classes out of order and all that. Get to California. California said, nope.
It wouldn't take any of it, huh?
She had to start all over.
That's why my wife went back. Like when we were in 29 Palms, she said, or she went to the college there. It says, hey, I want to continue my degree. And they said, it's going to take you a little over 2 years to finish your degree if you do it here. And then she called back to Oklahoma and they were like, no, you can finish it in a year. And so we made a deal. I went to Okinawa for a year and she went back home to finish their college degree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, she went back to nursing school and then, everything we were doing to go to Iraq at that point, workups and all that crap. And me literally calling her, she was in class, it was there were cell phones, but there weren't like smartphones like today, but it was a flip phone and stuff like that. And I literally called her and I was like, hey, I said, we're leaving at 4:00 this afternoon. We're leaving at 4:00. And it was like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, she's 2 hours south. So she's leaving. And then her instructor's telling her, well, apparently you don't want this bad enough or you wouldn't be leaving class. And she's like, my husband is leaving to go to Iraq. So she up and walked out of the class.
Wow.
Drove all the way up there just for us to find out at 3:00. No, we're not leaving today.
Yeah.
Tell me you're in the military without telling me you're in the military.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was upset about it, but then she was relieved in the same sense, we're kind of relieved too, but it's like, it's inevitable. We're leaving.
Yeah. It's going to happen eventually.
But she, that's the biggest thing I tell everybody. It's like, hey, people sit and want to go on about women and stuff like that. I was like, you have to understand, I said, my wife, I wasn't a combat Marine. I don't claim to be, we did 2 deployments to Iraq with the band, 1st Marine Division. But, she continued and she was actually going to drop out of nursing school. And we had that conversation. She goes, we had 2 kids, 2 young kids. And I was like, Kel, we talked about it. It's like, you can't do this. You just can't. You can't. And she still worked, went to school every day, and took care of 2 damn kids. I don't know anybody, there's a lot of women out there and mothers out there, or single mothers that do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She was a single mother raising 2 kids at that point, still working.
Yeah.
And got through nursing school. passed her state board or boards, California state boards, the first time.
Dang.
She didn't know she passed it. You know, we were in 04, we were, you know, in Ramadi, and, you know, sitting there in base ops, had that laptop in front of us, you know, with what, 5 radios and, you know, everything else we were sitting there with.
Yeah.
And TA312, and Mark knows those. He invented those.
He was on the team. He was on the team that put those together.
Ultra Cold War.
He's sitting there cranking. He's like, hey, that's the best thing ever. Crank it up. Lift the battery. Stick it in there.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're sitting there. I was literally sitting there, logged into my account, and all of a sudden, laptop goes bing. There was something going on, and I looked up at it. It was Captain Hammond over there telling some stupid joke, and Lieutenant Brian and Gunny Olson and everybody else going on. And,
hey, you remember all their names.
Yeah, I can still see their faces. I sat in that damn place so freaking long, I can see every aspect of it. I can still hear Captain Woljan's name coming over on the radio, on the phone, and crap like that. But all of a sudden it popped up, and I clicked on it, and she had emailed, and she said, hey, the results are supposed to be posted today. I can't look.
Oh, so you found out before she did?
Yes, and I clicked on it and hit the link. You know, I don't know if it was a link or not. I clicked on it, and she passed, and I typed back, and I'm like, you effing passed. You effing passed. And she replied back. She goes, you're full of shit. You goddamn liar. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why the hell would I make that up? You know,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, now Mark said that, you know, we've always said it, you know, the women we're married to dealt with things that they didn't necessarily sign on for.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's unbelievable that, you know, I'm as far from perfect as, you know, I can't, you know, I've made mistakes. I promise you I have. But, you know, to have somebody like that she did what she did, had the ability to do what she did.
Yeah.
Because you asked her about it. She goes, what was my options? You know, and she gets upset, Bone, you know, with these younger nurses and stuff like that. They start going on about how rough it is, you know, and she wants to immediately go into it. And I was like, Kel, they don't understand. They don't understand what you're talking about. You had 2 young kids, your husband, you know, it'd be the same thing if it was us. Your wife's over there in a war zone, or, you know, vice versa. They don't understand. They don't understand. Every day is an uncertainty. And our next door neighbor, literally, he was EOD, and they walked up when she was home, had just gotten home. They walked up to our door.
Oh, no way.
On the door, because he had passed away.
And they thought they were at the wrong house.
Yes, because they were combined. You know, it was like the house, 2 separate houses, but they were connected. Basically, they came up the driveway and went left instead of right. And you know, that's what they don't understand, is that uncertainty every day, that they have to live with that, but they still have to continue. You know, young kids, they still have to do what they have to do, and you have to have, you know.
Wow.
There's a lot of men I know don't have that ability.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that, you know, with, you know, I always say it, you know, I hear people talk, or their wife or that. And I was like, well, you picked the wrong damn woman, man. You know, it's just, I don't know what to say, you know, and she stood beside me through hell and back when she probably should have walked away. And I flat out told her that. I said, Kel, you should have walked away. And she said, well, that wasn't part of the deal. You know, so
yeah.
I'm extremely lucky. I'm extremely blessed.
She's good. She's good, and she's been good for you too.
Yeah. Yeah, she's quick to stick a foot in my tail when I need it.
As it should be. Yeah.
That's part of it too.
Exactly.
That might be the most important part.
Yeah. But
possible.
I mean, and that's one thing that, I wish more people had that. And I always tell her, I was like, sometimes I feel like I'm not a contributing factor. And I had to tell her when I got back from Iraq, we went to the wild animal park in, what was it, Escondido?
That's the drive-through thing?
Well, you could walk around it, but it was like nights, like Animal Park at night or something like that.
Yeah.
All lit up. We were walking around and our son was being a butthead. And I got on his case about something, and she got on me, and I was like, "Hey, I'm back. Let me be dad." That went over like a fart in church, But she had to be dad, like Mark said. She had to be dad. She had to be mom.
Yeah,
she had to be everything.
That's no joke.
And there was, don't get me wrong, and she even admits to it, there was times where it was just easier to just, okay, here, have your way.
Mm-hmm.
That was just how she had to survive at times, because she's trying to study, trying to be a mom.
Yeah, man.
Still trying to be a wife with a husband that's nowhere in sight and not sure what the hell's going on. And it's after a while, it's like, okay, just go do this. Go play video games. I don't give a damn. I got back and all of a sudden my son's sitting there playing an Xbox, because we got him an Xbox before I went to Iraq. The old Xbox, the black one with the big green X on it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I got back and at 11 o'clock at night, he's sitting there playing Halo. I'm like, what the hell is this? She goes, well, it's just the easiest thing. It just kept him occupied. I'm like, bullshit. It's like, you need to go to bed, and I didn't understand it then, but I understand it. It was like, okay, it was just the easiest thing to keep him occupied, And it, we all fail as parents. We all make mistakes. And I don't claim that's a mistake by any means.
I won't admit to it.
No, you never will. You never admitted any mistake you've ever made, Andrew.
I'm perfect in every way.
But
my wife knows.
Mark, is he losing audio and stuff, or is he?
I don't know. He gone. He gone.
But
He
that steak probably
he was
medium
getting
rare.
prepped for his anniversary. He had to go get an extra job to pay for that steak.
In Cali, yeah, you probably did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wayne said he 20 years and his dad is in the military. He spent with him. So he's military brat, 20 years. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but everybody gets the biggest kick out of Kelly and our marriage is we met in band camp. So that's the biggest kick that everybody laughs about.
Yeah.
And
He says it's hard to deal with somebody that hadn't been around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, shoot, man, I was going to ask a question. Oh, what do you think the percentage is of marriages that last 30 years?
I mean, was it now almost 50% end in divorce, but different demographics are much higher. And I guarantee the DOD's up above that 50th percentile,
Oh, I didn't.
So,
oh man, I need to ask that next. Just in general, 20, I think it was 26 to 28% stick it out to 30 years. Then I asked how long for 37 years, Mark 37, and it went down to, I think it was 15%. No, it was lower, 8 to 15% for 37 years.
Well, by 37 years, figure you're getting old enough for some comorbidities to catch up with you. So, I mean, that's got to factor in, right?
Yeah.
Being widowed or something. Yeah. I don't know. I got to clarify maybe, but no, low numbers. Yeah, it's a Christmas miracle to make it 30 years, dude. Like for anybody, it's very impressive. Very, very, very impressive. That's what I meant by like higher, like that lower percentage. Like you're not, it's, man, a lot of people can't make it 2 years.
Wow.
It's wild.
You gotta check this out, man. This survey said, or this AI thing came up. It says that that's a fun word. Longitudinal data indicates that roughly 50 to 60% of all military marriages survive long term. Generally, most military divorces occur early on. I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah. That kind of
when you're young, you're young and you get married in the military. Yeah, it's difficult. And now I came in married. Mark, you didn't come in married, did you?
Oh, heck no.
Yeah. Yeah, I had been married for 2 years by that point when I came in.
Oh,
no, almost 3 years.
Dang.
How the hell are you going on 30 years? What are you, like 41?
Yep. I sure am. Cheers to being 41.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I had a place I was at today working and had to literally climb into a machine. And my coworker doesn't have that ability, unfortunately. He's 57, but he doesn't have that ability. But I had to,
you see,
in a
machine,
looking at the machine, it's as tall as my head, But what I had to do is I literally had to climb up it and get in it. And
yeah,
I'm not as nimble.
I've been there.
I'm not as nimble as I used to be. But I have benefited from the fact that I've lost. A few years back, I lost about 50 pounds that I put on. So, granted, I can get my legs up and stuff like that. The next day I may hurt, but before I let the 50 pounds, I used to get in the shower, look down, I'm like, where'd it go? But,
where'd who go?
But he goes, guy, Hispanic. He's a Hispanic guy. He speaks perfect English, but he's kind of like the foreman there. And he goes, do you need a ladder? And I was like, do I look like I need a ladder?
He was like, yeah.
He goes, no. And I was like, no. And I literally grabbed the top of the machine, put my foot up on it, and climbed up in the machine. Grabbed myself, pulled up. And I was standing up there teetering on it. And he goes, how old are you? I'm 52. And he goes, seriously? And I'm standing there looking down at him. I was like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? He goes, man, I thought you were like 38, 40 years old. I said, why the hell did you ask me if I needed a damn ladder then? He goes, oh,
that's pretty good.
Are you strong? I was like, no, not really. But I was like, what the hell did you ask me if I needed a ladder? He goes, well, a lot of people need a ladder. I was like, okay.
You just you had the look, man. You had the look like you needed a ladder. Hold on, I'm going to help you out, man. So what everybody else sees, man. Check this out. If you zoom in on Mike here, man, that's what everybody else sees, dude. That's why he was asking if you need a ladder. Look at that. Look at it.
Okay, I want you to redo it, and I'm going to supply the picture I want you to put there.
No,
you had one of the best pictures, man. Whatever, dude.
Oh man, I got a better picture than that.
Dude, that was the best
shot head tilt.
That was the best.
You're the reason AI made a head tilt on it. You're like, you looked like you were selling something that I was about to buy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
I couldn't find the middle finger emoji to send back to you.
I know. I wonder if it would make a puppet do that. I'll find out. Don't worry.
I don't need it to do it, but I got the picture I want you to do. You used to have all of our pictures.
I do have all of your pictures.
Yeah, you had them from when you asked us all to send like 2 years ago or whatever it was to send you pictures.
Yeah, y'all have aged since then, Mike.
I don't give a damn. That's a fine picture. Mark looks younger now than he did in the picture he sent. I don't know
not fair. It's not fair.
I have as much gray then and as bald as I am now. So what?
They saw bald and just assumed that's what it was, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're discriminated against, and I can't.
Yeah.
It's
follicularly challenged.
It's true.
We're a marginalized group.
Ridiculous. Okay, go back to the pic. Go back. Put it back up. Put it back up.
Put it back up.
Right. I don't know if everybody can handle another shot of that.
What's your axe to grind with this?
What exactly is wrong with your picture, Mike?
I'm not even looking at mine. That one of Mark. That looks good. Got the American flag.
He
right
does.
there.
He looks distinguished, man.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. He's just not. I mean, when he takes pictures, it's natural. That's how it is.
I do have to agree with Bone on Aaron with the glasses. What do you
Yeah,
think?
in the real life pic.
Hold on. I'm gonna
That's
pull
good
up
stuff,
a.
dude. That's good stuff.
I'm gonna find. Oh shoot! What am I doing here? Whoa!
It still kills me. It killed me with Vic with the cigar, and then
That was
Jess-
pretty good though.
Jess
That
with
one
the
was
ear-
good.
I mean, I know you wear headphones too, but the way Jess was sitting, that was like a perfect picture of Jess, even though I called him Chris in a text message the other night.
Yeah, you did. You totally did.
Autocorrect.
In case you're wondering, I was laughing on this end. So
Well, it actually was because I was, I want to get into it. I was on one phone on the other phone, and all of a sudden I was like, "Did I call him Chris?" Hey, but at least I reached out and I was worried about him and his family.
yeah. I mean, you
Bad
care,
weather?
man. You care.
I
Yeah,
cared about
That's
Chris.
crazy.
I know. I hope Chris and his family were okay. In case everybody's wondering, not Chris, but the other guy, he had to go down into the cellar, man, because they had tornadoes was coming for him. You know.
Hey, you had somebody on the podcast Sunday night. His name was Chris, and for some reason, Chris was buried in my head.
Whatever.
Well, I was
man.
on the phone with somebody else, my work phone, and I was sitting there going, and that person actually said to me, "Did you call him Chris?" And I was like, "No,
No.
I mean,
son of a."
that's okay. I called Jim by a different name whenever we were doing a podcast. I totally screwed it up.
Would you call him Leroy or something?
I don't know. It could have been. I have no idea. Hey, Mark, just in case you're wondering, my pool in my backyard, I took a picture so you could see it.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's relaxing right there.
Yeah, I was having a good old time. Me and the dog, you know,
I could
smoking
go a
that.
lifetime without ever seeing that again, Andrew. I want to apologize.
You're welcome.
You cut off jean shorts. Man, those babies are tight too, dude. Seriously?
Well, it's because I'm a fat ass, man. I can't help that. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to.
Good, but I won't.
Actually, I take that back. I'm actually losing weight. I don't know if you guys could tell. My wife was nice enough.
No.
She told me. She's like, I look at your face on there and you look like you're losing weight. Did you guys say anything? No, you didn't. Thanks.
We were waiting for you to lose more. That's positive,
noted.
neutral, and reinforcement.
I mean, that's a good point.
I don't know.
That's a good point. I'm still overweight. I
If
mean,
we've told you you've made it, you'll never get there, right?
mm,
Yeah.
that's true leadership right there. Thank you.
I did notice.
Appreciate it.
Do you know Gunny
Manipulation.
Fields, Andrew?
I don't know him.
Yeah, in a band field.
I mean, I know who he is. I don't know him though.
Yeah, he was. You know Yeager from Pendleton.
Yeah, I know Jaeger. Yeah,
Yeah,
his story's out there if anybody's interested.
but Gunny Fields
it's a good
was in
story.
Pendleton with Yeager, and then he came to Albany.
Yeah.
And I was here, and then I left Albany shortly after that. Went to Pendleton, but he always used anybody. He was a tall, muscular black man. Well, being black has nothing to do with it, but it goes along with what he would say. He would be like, "Man, you need to get rid of your little bitch white arms."
I never got rid of those.
Follow you everywhere.
Yeager used to say that. He said something, and he said it. I was like, "Okay, Kevin." He goes, "You do, Kevin?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh my God, that's good. That was good. Wow. Yeah, my bitch arms, they're still here. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Yeah, they're on the come up though, baby.
How many
That's,
pull-ups are those going to get you?
I used to tighten like my sleeves on the camis. Tell me you did this. The sleeves on the camis were so tight it made you look like you were big. You know?
Yeah, you rolled them up too high.
Not in second battalion. You remember that?
That's true. They
were
true.
rolled to regulations, 2 inches
That's
above
true.
the bended elbow.
Oh no, it was
Yeah.
4 fingers from the elbow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I got rid of that
That's
gun
right.
show. That gun show crap against Marine Corps regulations.
No fun, Mark.
That is true, though.
No fun.
Yeah, Sergeant Major come in and he was like,
they hated that. Oh,
no,
the
we're not
depot,
playing
man.
that game.
They hated that.
Yeah, Mark
I remember.
liked the nice loose ones too, like the air wing ones. They were like super loose.
No, they had to be
You stick
they
a
had to be
whole hand
folded
in there
properly,
and-
but they weren't
They-
up in their armpits.
Yeah.
Oh no, I agree with that. Yeah, that's not. No.
It took you telling me that would look stupid for me to realize it looked stupid, but I eventually got there. It just, came with age, I guess. I don't know.
There's a whole generation of Marines that didn't roll sleeves for how many years?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That is so
For
true.
a while, you had to hide all the tats, and I mean that comes.
Yeah, everybody
Dude,
had
big army
sleeves
and
and
stuff.
everything else.
There were staff NCOs that hadn't rolled sleeves. Did you know that?
I believe it.
We went so long that there were actual staff NCOs that had never rolled sleeves.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I loved it.
How did
I was
you
all
roll
about it.
sleeves, Bone? Did you put sleeves up, or did you guys have short sleeve shirts?
No, we had to roll them back up. But the reverse tuck and one
Oh, the
fold
army
over cap at the
The
end.
army
Two.
roll.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
way you can just pull it
Yeah.
down. Yeah,
So you can just pull
Yeah.
it straight down.
yeah.
We did
Yeah.
the ones that you couldn't pull off your arm with 3 people trying.
Oh, exactly.
You couldn't even
Exactly.
take your damn blouse off. You'd be standing there like this, trying to get it. Pull it off. Just wiggle.
Hurry up, get it off.
I mean, there's some utility to like being out doing Marine stuff in Pendleton in the desert, the jungle. Like the Air Force doesn't compare, dude. People were wearing flight suits before Space Force, sitting in Stratcom or something. Like, I look at a computer, the missile fly. Like, bitch, you ain't flying nothing with your flight suit nonsense. I think it was General Kelly that came in and was like, y'all can wear blues. You ain't flying nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah, like,
You know
is there
what?
a flight line anywhere? I was like, get him, buddy. Yeah, I don't.
Hey, there's something to that, though. I think, in my opinion, I wasn't here when this all took place, but I think they should have stayed with service Charlies in garrison. Like, if you're not in the field, you're at least in a service uniform. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know about that. No, I'm not. No.
It wasn't practical for the infantry to do that.
Yeah.
Just because there's too many different opportunities to train on, stuff.
Yeah.
what
I mean,
squadrons
that's a
should
good
be
point.
doing. But there should be depending on your unit, we used to have like payday Friday. If there wasn't stuff going on, you were in service uniform.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What Mark was actually trying to say, and I'll say it for you. I'm not ashamed to say it, but he was saying, for all the pogues, yes, those guys definitely needed to be in service uniform.
Well, that's the
to
biggest thing.
distinguish from us, real Marines, infantry, hoorah.
Well, it'd be just like I'd go into a unit, any unit, so break out the service uniforms. You'd have sergeants with, the rest. He'd have one sergeant shirt and the rest PFC chevrons on.
Yeah. It's true.
You got one chevron up here, one down
Yeah,
there. It's
yeah.
like,
So it's like, no, break it all out.
break them out. Especially
Get 'em to the
29
cleaner.
palms.
Now get them to the cleaners and get up to date.
Especially 29 palms. I can't speak for Pendleton or 1st Marine Division, all that, before I got there. But, especially 29 palms is my first duty station. I could see why you would want us in a service uniform and you guys had to stay in camis because you guys were out there freaking painting rocks and, all kinds of shit, painting rocks, yellow and
Raking
red.
sand,
All kinds
raking
of
lines in sand.
Oh my God, man. I don't ever want to rake sand ever again in my life.
Wash
That was the dumbest thing ever. Why? Seriously, we had to rake the sand. The general out there, what was his name? Major General Stanley. I only remember that because of an individual I know that used to make different things out of his junk. And one of the things that he would make was the Major Genital Stanley, is what he called it. But that's literally the only reason that I remember this general's name. Dude, he used to go around, and if you didn't rake something properly, like he would like have somebody's butt, man. You'd be out there raking again. I'm telling you, he would not put up with it. I wonder how he's doing. I should reach out and see if he's still around.
That's
He was my regimental commander at 1st Marines for a while.
Oh, no kidding.
When he was a colonel.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
always fun to bear
you were already a sergeant major by then, right?
No. I'm probably still a sergeant. I spent a long time as a sergeant.
Yeah. Mark's story's out there too, if you guys are interested. We probably should redo yours, Mark, to be honest with you, because we don't have video on yours.
Oh. Well, yeah.
We just have audio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's updates, Andrew. What's the newest update?
There are. Wait, the latest update?
Yes.
You know, I don't know if everybody out there knows this, and this is a very important thing, and I hope you all can get on board with this. But if you go to validatedleadership.com.
That's validatedleadership.com.
Tell us about it, Mark.
Well, it's best to go to Amazon and buy validatedleadership.com on Amazon. And if you have Prime, you'll get it in like a day or two max.
I'm going to update this.
Prime. But it's five rules of leadership. They're trusted, proven, and tested. And they will work in any situation, any organization, any situation.
Is that better?
Know it, live it.
Is that better?
Yeah, go to Amazon. Yeah.
Go to Amazon. Validated Leadership. Did he freeze on us? Mark froze on us, man. It's just you and me,
Mark
Bone.
did, yeah. Mike got up, but
Yeah,
Mike
went
he's
there.
like, nope, there he's unfrozen. Yeah, he's back. I don't know.
You froze like it was cool, Mark.
Computer.
I fixed it. Go to
Yeah, it was
Amazon,
good. It was
Validated
perfect timing.
Leadership.
Now it's on Lulu, Lulu also. And then it'll be on
yeah.
Barnes & Noble, hopefully by tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Very cool. You're branching out. Now, do you know, I imagine you're keeping track of your sales and stuff, but are you doing all right?
I'm doing all right. Probably not as probably as good as I expected it to be. It probably would have been better if this publisher had everything organized all at once so that we were doing,
Yeah.
we should have been doing sales on the website, on Amazon, on Lulu, on Barnes & Noble. And then there's one other one that should have all been out at the same time,
Are you going to go out and do any book signings? Are you going to go to any of the exchanges?
Again, that's what they're supposed to be setting up. Yep. So as soon as that is, but I'm going to be going out to the IOC graduation on 19 June. And so I'll be talking to the a couple people out there, see what we can do about see what we got to do to get it on the Commandant's reading list.
Where did you say you were going?
There you go.
Out to Quantico, Virginia, to an infantry officers course graduation.
Are you special guest for that?
No, it's one of my former company commanders. His son's graduating.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna, you know what you should do? Find out if the commandant's going to be in his office. That's what first you need to do that. I learned my lesson on that, but he appreciates drive-bys there at the Pentagon. If you just stop in and say hi, he appreciates. He'll come out and say hi to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay away from Washington D.C. The farthest north I'll go is
I don't blame you.
So you're gonna go.
I've heard it's been cleaned up pretty nice, though.
You hand delivered a book to the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps and the Commandant.
There you
could do
go.
that. I could possibly do that. I will do it to the training command. The commanding general of training command is he's an old 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines battalion commander, General
Nice.
Watson, General Ben Watson.
Hey, Mark, when did you serve with? Oh crap, my mind just went blank. Colonel Nugent.
I didn't serve with Colonel Nugent.
You didn't?
No.
How do you know him then? Just from him being chief of staff?
Just by going to different changes of command and all things like that. And then you run into people and keep running into them.
Yeah.
So that's about how.
Yeah.
If I could find General Paxton, the former, I sent him a text and an email already, but he hasn't responded. See if he's in Quantico at that time.
That would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. He's in the book. So he's in the book. Validated Leadership. He's in the book. So
yeah.
I got to give him a copy.
Yeah. I love it. Oh man. We've had some good discussions tonight. I want to say, first and foremost, babe, I love you. 30 years for putting up with me. Still putting up with me. I apologize. But I do love you. And hopefully I get better. I don't know. Hopefully I age. What is it? Age well with, or no? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Never mind. I love you, though.
Oh, man. Look at you, you big teddy bear. Big sweetheart.
I have Marines out there that would not think I'm a teddy bear.
Oh, man. You've always been a good person, man. I knew you as a sergeant.
I've always been a teddy bear. I always say I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I remember in Iraq, you sitting there talking about her. Man, you've loved her from day one, man. I
haven't told the story. I don't know. Maybe you guys have heard it. If not, I was in 6th grade. 6th grade. I was in beginner band.
Hey, is this going to get pervy?
This is gonna get salty, my friend. We're gonna get a little spicy here, okay?
She older than you or younger?
She's older than me. So I was in 6th grade,
okay. All right.
And a friend of mine liked her, who was in band as well, liked her. He was in 7th grade, if I'm not mistaken. She was in 8th grade. And yeah. And he said, I like her. And I was like, well, I'll go tell her. And he was like, no, you won't. And I said, yes, I will. And I went over and I said, hey, my buddy likes you. Well, later that day, he tried to kill me. And so I thought I was going to die. I didn't, luckily, because I'm here. But he tried. He tried to kill me. And come to find out, as time goes on, well, I kind of started falling for her as well. And I went home. I was in the 6th grade, mind you. I went home and told my mom, and my mom can validate this, but I said, I'm going to marry that girl. And that girl had nothing to do with me until she was a senior in high school getting ready to graduate. And the only reason she dated me was because I finally was taller than her. So just throw that out there. But I mean, I tried. I mean, you can ask her. I tried. I tried. But 6th grade, I knew I was going to marry her. Married her when I graduated high school. Was when I married her because she was robbing the cradle. I was not of age, but not that we did anything, but she was robbing the cradle. Yeah. Still robbing the cradle. Yeah.
To this day.
Well, the problem is, at that point, you weren't mature enough or in your right mind. And obviously, she took advantage of you.
Still not mature enough and in my right mind.
Here.
What are you talking about?
Well, my roles were reversed, so I guess I was. Yeah, my wife actually lied to me. We started dating. She said she was 15. I was 17, getting ready to turn 18. She was 14. That was a 17-year-old dating a 14-year-old.
You and the cradle were very familiar at that point. You know, You guys knew each other very well.
Yeah. And unfortunately, at that point, very well. I'll just leave it at that. She's watching it.
Oh my God. Oh. Well, with that being said, if you don't know,
we better wrap it up.
If you don't know, it is time. It is time. Words of wisdom. We have no book report this week, in case you're wondering, because Jess is not here. He's at a meeting. He's out there doing the Lord's work in the veteran community. So we're not going to have a book report, but we'll start with Bone, man. Bone, what do you got for us, man?
Oh man, I never think of anything. You know, speaking of love, life, the Marine Corps, whatever it is, never give up, never give in. It doesn't matter whether it's running down the girl you love or, you know, winning a fist fight or a gunfight. Never give up, never give in. Win.
Dang, that's good though. Good advice, man. You brought it tonight, Bone. That was nice. You know, you thought about that before this.
I just came up with it right now.
Man, I wish
that's my mantra, though. That and everybody Wang Chung tonight. So that's to live by.
God, now I'm going to have that damn song in my head.
Yeah, I did that to you. Enjoy it.
Trying to go to sleep.
Poison.
Everybody.
All right, Mike, bring it, man. What do you got?
Thanks, Bo. I appreciate it. All right. Do what you can with what you have where you are.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. You can keep going, Mike. I apologize.
He said it.
Oh, I missed the whole thing because my daughter was talking to me. Dang it. That was awesome, Mike. You brought it, man. Thanks. Can you say it again? Just for those that weren't listening and didn't catch it.
Ignored. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm used to it.
Say it again.
The wife of 30 years, I'm used to being ignored. That's fine.
Whoa.
I've known you for 22 years now, so it's close enough. It's fun, Andrew.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's like we've been married. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
No, I said do what you can with what you have where you are.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That is good. I'm glad I made you repeat it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
don't
good.
care. Whatever.
Don't say that. I care.
Whatever.
You know what?
If you actually cared, you'd actually pay attention to me. If you actually cared, you'd buy me a steak dinner.
Touche.
Oh, bringing up the rear with Sergeant Major, retired Mark O'Loughlin, who never actually brings up the rear. He's leading from the front, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Mark, what do you got for us?
Okay, this is very important. All you married men must.
Oh, man, you're breaking up.
How about now?
No, just barely.
Hold on. I'm gonna sign out, sign back in. That'll work.
Okay, we're going to wait because it's important. Mark's going to bring it in, and he's going to sign out, sign back in. Here we go.
Hey, make sure you look at what's behind his head. Look what's on the wall. Look what's on the wall behind him.
Do you like how he strategically placed that for the podcast? That's pretty good.
I just saw it. It's been there.
Are you serious?
I just saw it.
Yeah, he strategically placed that like it was cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I noticed it used to be just the picture. Now all of a sudden there's more to it. You gotta work it, You gotta make sure that you got the stuff behind you just perfect. It gotta look good. Validated leadership.
All right, say it again, Mark.
Can you hear me now?
Oh no, it's coming in garbled. I don't know. Do you guys hear it garbled as well, or is it just me?
Yeah, I hear it. It's garbled.
Yeah.
Maybe able to make it out, but maybe able to translate it for him.
Try it again, Mark.
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
Oh,
A little
it's
bit better.
yeah,
Little
it's a little
decipherable.
better. Go ahead. We'll interpret.
Now, this is very, very important for all you married men out there. Never, ever pick off someone who has access to your toothbrush.
Oh man. Oh my God. That is so important. Holy cow. Oh my God. I think that's the best one you've ever done. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, that incredible. For those that, in case you didn't hear, you never tick off someone that has access to your toothbrush. I mean, if that's not words of wisdom, I don't know what words of wisdom really is. I mean, that was incredible.
Oh,
Mark.
by the way, Mark, shift your head so we can see the wall behind you.
There it is.
Look at that. Strategically placed specifically for the podcast. Validated leadership. If you haven't checked this out, man, you need to go to Amazon and pick up a copy of Validated Leadership. Just type in Validated Leadership and his book, Mark O'Loughlin, Sergeant Major retired, motivator, hard charging, devil dog, 2-foot Hunden. You get his book, man. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Mine hasn't come in yet because I ordered from the wrong place. So go to Amazon, Validated Leadership. You'll get you a book way faster than I got mine. With that, fellas, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on and doing this. You guys always make my day. I appreciate it. To all the listeners out there, if you're struggling, need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA does have some good resources. You can always dial 988. That's the wrong one. I'll get it. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net. Click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. The crew cares about you. The whole veteran community cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to the buddies you serve with. Ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. All right, fellas, thank you. You guys rock. I don't care what Vic says about any of you. To everybody out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
Change your socks.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.